Well, guys, Moon Knight is right around the corner, and it was expected that we would start to see more and more merchandise revealing to us more info about the series. Now, this latest set of merchandise that's focused on the character of Moon Knight is really interesting, and it's causing a lot of debate and some concern, because people believe that Moon Knight's character might have a huge change from the comics that nobody is excited for. Let's see. Okay guys, so what's been discovered is over on redwolf.com, which again, we've talked about them before because they had some other merchandise. They again are back with a whole lot of new merchandise based on Moon Knight, and it's of course t-shirts and various other things. Well, on the merchandise, we see Moon Knight in that white suit, which we've seen before. You know, it's like the tuxedo suit. And as we continue to look at it, we see that they talk about summoning the suit and various other things, but then in more merchandise, as you continue to look on, they actually give the suit a name. There is Moon Knight and there is Mr. Knight, and it's also represented in hieroglyphs, and obviously these two look different, have different weapons and whatnot. So again, there's now some speculation, concern, and discussion that's hit the internet the moment this was discovered in regards to changes they might be making to Moon Knight. Now again, Moon Knight is a person with multiple personalities. So we don't know what they're doing here in terms of power or what they could be swapping out or changing. Is it possible that, like how the moon phases affect his powers, that it also could pull out different types of suits that come out at a different time depending on a certain state of mind and things like that? Very much. We know that they've said before they're going to change elements from the comics. They've said that multiple times. So this, to me, isn't really a problem. I just want to know, how far-reaching is this? Because again, there's supposed to be 3 personalities that we know of inside of Mark Spector, or Mark Spector being one of them, inside of Moon Knight. So is there also going to be 3 different suits? Are we only getting 2 and then we're going to get a shocking 3rd one? What exactly is going on here? And people are also worried that maybe this could cause confusion. Now again, I'm not worried about any of this, because as we looked at Marvel and DC even recently, they're willing to change things from the comics to 1, throw people off, but 2, to make it make sense in this new iteration. And I think that's okay, quite honestly. You know, I've grown way more accustomed to and accepting of this over the last 10 years. So to me, that's fine. But I'm not really seeing why there's such a worry in regards to, is this going to completely change Moon Knight or something? I don't think that's what's happening here. I think they will legit play with all the unexpected things, like, what is his mind actually seeing? Who's in control? Is one possibly taking over control when the other one doesn't even know it's happening, and things like that? Again, things that realistically happen when you have something like this going on. So let's not just jump straight to conclusions. Let's wait and see. I do believe that this will tie heavily into his powers and the narrative of the series, but again, we don't know anything beyond the very little we do know, and what we know is very little.